look at that whopper! Man! That was great! Wait a second. Were we supposed to be doing something? Oh yeah, right, our friend. I guess we should probably go do that, huh? Oh, okay, yeah. So last time, yeah, our friend was kidnapped, and we're totally gonna go save him this time. So let's head back to the Forbidden Island and begin our search for dear Elphalin. And our search will begin at the wastes where life began. That's not foreboding at all. Okay. Welcome to the desert region. This place is going to be very dry. So, you might have seen these during the fight with Deity, but we have a new elite form of Wolfies. I believe these are called wild Wolfies. They're kind of like the wolves, I guess, to normal Wolfie. Being more like a dog. They're not really that much harder, though. I think they take like an extra turn or extra hit. Now these guys, I don't know if we actually fought them before. These are called snackers, and yes, there are like 5 S's with that. These things can actually swallow you whole and do a fair bit of damage, but they're still like any other enemy. So we're starting this level off with a lot of star pieces. This level's kind of weird, in that this entire this big starting area is filled to the brim with stuff to do, and it's where actually the bulk of our missions are going to take place. So, for starters, we have a bunch of flying targets to look for, and so that's how we're actually going to need gun for the vast majority of this stage as we try and look for them. Okay, keep hitting these in sequence. Oh, you didn't like that, huh? Who cares? That's another star piece for us. And, whoops, almost hit that. Let's get our way back over here. Take these guys out before they try and do something fancy. I don't remember what these guys are called. These remind me of Trapinch from Pokemon, though. If you get near them, they'll try and gobble you up. You don't want that. What we're actually going to do, though, get a little ring mouth action going. There's a lot of stuff to actually unearth with this. This is actually going to be a pretty important power-up for us today. But we'll keep trotting along here. I'm going to try my best to do this in a straightforward fashion, but this level is actually pretty wide open. So we're getting the star pieces just fine. There's another snacker right there. And, I don't know why there's an octopus in the desert. And, it's got some takoyaki with him, which is kind of morbid. But we'll put him out of his misery. And we defeated the lost squishy. Now, of course, you might notice if you're actually looking here, this entire level is filled with, you know, signs of civilization and such, of course, but also coral, amongst other things that makes this out to be an old ocean that has since dried up. So I guess that's probably where that squishy was from. Don't know how he survived so long, but, you know, it is what it is. Let's just ride this. Let's not be too hasty here. So that's our next star piece. Okay, we're doing good. We're doing about in order. Now, I'm going to move forward here slightly. There's another target we want to get while we're over here. Whoops. Not quite high enough. Okay. And we'll get a little capsule for our trouble here. So that's nice. And if we destroy this little, puff of sand there, it leads us over here. And there's our last piece. Now here's an interesting thing we're going to need for another mission. They want you to use the ladder, but this stuff is all this buoy is also suspiciously placed, so you can jump over here like this. And we're gonna fight Fleurina with the ring mouth, and you can see it does a lot of damage. It's really rare that you fight a mini boss with mouthful mode, but it's strong. And yes, that was a mission. I wouldn't probably have done that otherwise, but there you go. And with it, we get our final little thing here. That gets us our first friend all the way over there. So we'll go do that quick. And in fact, I think we don't even need the ring mouth anymore, so we'll get rid of that. However, before we leave this area, we still have to find that other target, which I believe is going to be a little over in this direction. I might have to go back ever so slightly. Could have probably done this a little cleaner. In fact, yeah, it's going to be right over here, I think. Or am I wrong? I might be a little off. Yeah, we want to go up here. And then there's the target over here, being all sneaky. We made some coins for our trouble, but that'll be it. So we got all the targets. We took care of that squishy and the Fleurina. So that's all of the hidden missions right off the bat. And we haven't even left the first starting area. It's kind of weird. Also, these guys are playing ball, but no. Whoa. Not gonna get a drop on me. Alright, now we'll head back. We're gonna have to get rid of Ringmouth soon anyway, so it's only fair we get rid of it now. Move on up. And to the next area we go. More enemies in our path. Okay, so if I do hit with more of those, I can actually take the... Ow. Scarfy's out of one. Thankfully there's some tasty looking meat for us. Probably really dry though. And you know what? I want to trade up for fire, I think. I like fire a lot, as you can maybe tell. This is probably the best it's ever been. Because I'm obsessive compulsive, let's get that coin. Now, if you thought we were done with the ring mouth, you would be wrong. Because there is more we need for it right over here. But we're going to backtrack first. We're going to unearth all this, and that'll bring that open. And that gets us another friend. But there's more. Jump over here. There's a little treasure chest, which is just a capsule, but hey. For all the gacha lovers out there, I got you covered. That's probably the one thing I'm not going to do on screen, because the vast majority of the gachas are just going to come from spending coins on the machines back at the town. Now you notice we can actually walk through this secret thing with the ring mouth, so you do actually need it for this. So we're going to do our best to get through here. Get another capsule for our trouble. Move fast and dust that up. We actually didn't need it to get through this, but it would be nice to get our friend. And that's the level basically complete right there. But this level's kind of weird because there is another part of it that is still ahead. But you don't actually need to worry about it for completion. It's just kind of a neat little Easter egg, I guess. So we'll keep going through here with Ringmouth. They lined him up perfectly for us. Little sneaky snake's not going to do anything to us. So let's try to avoid the carnage here as the frame rate struggles a bit. And this is the end of the level. However, you might notice that little kind of fence is broken down, And we can go into the background here and head up to this old hotel. Excuse me, front desk. I guess you didn't get my reservation. So die. So here we are. Just a neat little area that is just kind of a fun little bonus area. So let's see if we can get some cash here. This is actually going to be really nice for some our funds. You want to make sure you get all these star pieces, though, before they go off the conveyor. You actually don't need to worry about getting all the money, thankfully. But it's still nice to have, obviously. And of course, that one box was just going to lead us. Poor Naughty. Poor little Naughty. Not so poor Mr. Kibble, though. Or Sir Kibble, rather. And then our last star piece is right here. And that's going to open that shutter. Right over there. For even more payout. I remember finding this and being kind of baffled that there was, like, you know, nothing else here. No Waddle Dee, no blueprint or anything. It's just another secret. You know, it's not even like a HAL room. It's like they put this here just to see if people would find it. Which is cool, don't get me wrong. But for a first level in this area, it's kind of an odd welcoming, I guess. Or perhaps you could view it as foreshadowing for where we're going to go later. But that'll do it for this level. You know, maybe life began in a pretty good place. We got a lot of stuff here. Wow, we just now got Fire Kirby. There's a traffic cone. Spook Step, that's a good name. The Spaceship Wandaria. Car. Gotta love it. Gotta love our big rusty cars. Everyone loves their big rusty cars. Okay, the next level then. Searching the Oasis. Only 9 Wallabies there. That's still a lot, but a bit less than we've seen so far. And yes, Treasure Road, of course. So, with that said, that will do it for The Ways Where Life Began, and we will tackle the next stage in the next one.